It is Swansea Sound, playing the greatest hits of all time. I'm Leighton Jones. Just turned 11:15. Alfie Boe, the amazing tenor, is in the building. He'll be joining me live just after 11 o'clock this morning and singing live as well. I'll give you an update on today's bits of hits shortly as well. And it's time to welcome my next guest onto the show now, Alfie Boe. Alfie, morning.
Morning, Leighton. How are you doing, man?
I'm very well. Good to have you on today.
Thank you.
Now then, we do a bit of a quiz in the morning called Bits of Hits, right? Okay. I play 3 clips of songs, and people have got to try and work out the songs, right? So you can have a listen to them now, and let's see how many you can get right. And then they are tricky ones, right? So let's have a quick listen to these.
You know, I see him on a TV and I hear it on the radio. And I know, well, if she had me back again, well, I would never make her sad. La, 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 la.
I told you tonight that not easy, are they?
Beach Boys was the first one.
Now, a few people have said the Beach Boys. Yes.
Wasn't the Beach Boys, was it?
It wasn't. It was Chris Montez.
Chris Montez, okay.
Yeah, do you remember Let's Dance?
Yeah.
Well, that song was called Some Kind of Fun.
Right, okay.
And that was a hit for him. What was the second one?
Heart of Stone was the second one.
Heart Full of Soul.
Heart Full of Soul.
Yes.
Heart Full of Soul.
See?
And that was... oh my goodness, go on, tell me.
Was it the Yardbirds?
The Yardbirds, of course.
So you had the title right. And what about the third one?
Sorry, last one was that Manfred Mann?
Oh, it was the Tremolos.
What the heck?
And even the Bad Times Are Good.
There you go.
There we go.
It's still early morning.
It is, for you, Alfie. Anyway, not bad for my bits of hits. Great to have you, as I say, on the show
rubbish.
today.
I've actually just embarrassed myself on Swansea Sound there, man. That's it.
Anyway, good to have you on.
Nice to be here.
We're going to talk about your new album in just a moment. Where have you been anyway? You've been away for a while, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I've been travelling quite a lot, touring shows abroad and things like that. But I'm back now on a promotional tour doing promoting my new album Serenata, which is out November 17th, and then and also promoting my UK arena tour. So it's a busy old time now, but it's been nice to take it easy over the summer a little bit.
I mean, you came from a huge family.
I did, yeah.
How many of you?
9 of us in total, 5 sisters and 3 brothers.
And was it Fleetwood? I read somewhere that you were from Fleetwood, so you're quite used to the sort of coastal area.
Yeah, and the rain.
And the rain, yes. Comes with it automatically, hand in hand, doesn't it?
It does,
So, as you say, you've got 9 siblings. Anybody else sort of gone into this industry, or is it just you?
I'm the only fool that's done it. My other relations, my brothers and sisters, they've got proper jobs. But now I'm the. They are talented singers and musicians. You know, they play piano and guitar and things. But now I'm the only one that's sort of plumbed to make a living at it. I think it's because I was rubbish at school. You know, I had to rely on something.
How easy? I mean, as you say, there's 9 of you. How easy is it for you sort of all to stay in touch? And when do you sort of get a chance to get together?
I think inevitably, when you come from a large family, it can be quite difficult. Everybody has their own routine, their own sort of life going on. You know, they all have kids, so that takes up a lot of the time as well. And as it does for myself as well. I have 2 children, so I'm you know, whenever I do get any time off it, I'd rather spend it with my children than with my ugly brothers. You know?
Let's put it like this: theatre, or sort of going into a studio and doing a recording. What would you say is your favourite?
They both have good qualities about them. I love theatre. I love live theatre. I love performing live and playing to an audience live. That's great. The spontaneity of live performance is something that you can't replace. It's incredible. And then the creative aspect of making an album and recording songs is a wonderful process too. You know, you can go back, you can try different things out, you can, you know, develop music as you're going along. That's a good thing about recording.
I remember reading as well that Les Miserables had really good reviews, the one that you were in. That must have been fantastic to do.
I'm glad it did. It got a good response. I enjoyed playing the role, playing the show. It's a great show to play. It seemed to turn my life around quite a bit, actually. I've got to say.
brilliant. You're going on a huge tour very shortly.
Yes.
We'll talk about that, because you're coming to Cardiff, which is great.
Cardiff December 13th. It'll be the last show of the tour in Cardiff, so it's going to be quite a spectacular evening. It's going to be quite a fun night. There's the last show that I did, the last tour that I did, just to clarify people's thoughts on what the show might entail. The last show that was a fairly rocky show.
Right.
It was quite contemporary music. And a bit rocky, and not a bit of a departure from what people really know me as from doing. But this show is a return to my old repertoire, my old world. There's a lot of classical stuff on there. There's a lot of Neapolitan songs on there. I've tried to create a time period of 1920s to 1940s, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And on the last night, we'll have Shirley Bassey, Tom Jones, Bryn Terfel, Aled Jones all joining me on stage. That's a complete lie, but I'll say anything to get people there. You know.
Well, we're going to hear a track from the new album. We'll talk more about the album and the tour in just a moment. We're going to play Mambo Italiano. Tell us a little bit about this track.
This was a hit. This is actually probably one of the more livelier, modern, contemporary songs that are on the album. The rest are quite classical, but this was a hit made famous by Rosemary Clooney. Dean Martin also did a version of this, and it's a great fun song to do, just to throw in the mix at the end of the show. But it's surrounded by a lot of classic hits as well.
Okay, brilliant. Alfie, stay with us. We'll play this track.
Ritornato a Napoli, venendo dall'America. La storia è qui finita, non è più partita, e da noi sempre l'estate cosa Mambo Italiano.
Alfie, what a voice, mate.
Oh, thank you.
What a voice. I love that. Mambo Italiano. I must admit, the new album, there's a lot of love and romance on there as well, isn't there?
It is a very sort of Italian romantic album, there's a lot of beautiful songs on there, like Addio Sogni di Gloria and Rondine al Nido and Non ti scordar di me. These are, just rattling off Italian titles, but basically when you hear the tunes, you know them. You know that they're well-known Italian songs that Pavarotti has recorded and performed, and Andrea Bocelli have performed and things. So they're beautiful, beautiful songs. They're just really romantic and nice for an evening of a plate of pasta and a glass of wine.
In the background then. Perfect. Alfie, we mentioned earlier, of course, acting. You do theatre work as well. But is it true that I read that you appeared in Mr Selfridge?
I did. I played a role of Richard Chapman, who was a music hall singer in Mr Selfridge, and it was great fun, great opportunity to try a different angle out.
Did you actually get to meet Jeremy Piven? Or? No,
unfortunately we weren't in the same scenes together. You know, he was shooting another scene elsewhere, so so unfortunately we didn't get to meet. But he's what I've heard of him, he was a very nice guy.
Brilliant actor as well.
Very good actor.
Would you like to do more of that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I'd love to. That'd be great. It'd be fantastic. It'd be a lovely opportunity, but I don't know if they've killed off the character of Richard Chapman, so I don't know if I'll get back in there.
Let's get back quickly about your tour. We talked a little bit about the album there. The very busy tour coming up, and as I say, it's the 13th of December, isn't it? You're coming to the Motor Point in Cardiff. Yeah, that's going to be a lovely evening. The actual style of the show is a lot of my old musical theatre repertoire. Lots of the things like Wheels of a Dream, Come What May, Being Alive, all the from my previous albums, Bring Him Home and Alfie album. Then I'm incorporating a lot of Neapolitan repertoire, but also a couple of tracks that I recorded for Downton Abbey as well. Right. You know, there's one in particular which is a beautiful old song, Roses of Picardy. Which is that is an oldie, isn't it? Yeah, and I recorded that for Downton Abbey. So I'm actually creating a 1920s feel set. With the 1920s lighting. It's just me, piano, solo violin, singing Roses of Picardy. And so visually, it's going to be it's going to be interesting too. You know, it's not just about the music. This time we've really gone
out on making a production of the show, you know, making it a real visual effect and romantic feel.
Yeah.
Next to Roses of Picardy, I sing Danny Boy, which was I actually sang on Mr Selfridge. So it's my little nod to those sort of shows that I've been involved in. You know?
Yeah, brilliant. And as it is the very last date you'll be appearing in Cardiff,
yes,
13th of December, some Christmassy stuff
Plenty
in there.
Of Christmas songs. Yeah, I'm going to throw in a lot of Christmas stuff. I think there was a couple of Christmas songs on my album, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, at one point I recorded. We'll do the magical songs like Pure Imagination as well, and I forget which other one. What have I recorded? I can't remember.
There's just so many to your repertoire, isn't there?
But there's some beautiful little songs that we're really breaking down and stripping back and making it about the beauty of these songs and the magic. There's no flashing lights, there's no crazy dances, there's no screaming my head off. It's just all about romantic, beautiful music.
Brilliant. And finally, family Christmas?
Yes, if I can. If nothing else comes in over that period, I'll take my shoes off, put my slippers on and sit in front of the fire. Yeah, that'll be it this Christmas.
Great. Alfie, lovely having you on the show.
Nice to see you.
Good luck with the album, and of course everybody wants to go and see you 13th of December at the Motorpoint Arena.
It's wonderful to play Cardiff. It's an amazing city and amazing. I love Wales so much.
Well, we love you here.
Thank you very much.
You will have to do a duet with Bryn Terfel.
You know, I'm knocking on his door like crazy. I've left him so many messages to see if he'll join me.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I would love to sing with Bryn again. You know, we sang the Pearlfishers together, and if he was,
of course, yes,
like the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
If he was around in December, I'd love to resurrect that and sing with him again.
That would be fantastic.
So I'll keep trying him.
Alfie, thank you.
Thank you.
That's Mr Sledge, and we are family. Many thanks indeed to Alfie Boe, my special guest on the daytime show today. What a voice. That's all I can say. What a voice. 13th of December, he's appearing then at the Motorpoint Arena if you want to go, and that would be a lovely little family treat before Christmas, wouldn't it?
What's on Swansea Sound?